Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Right, this one, I know I've already just done one recently, but I did say I would do ones more frequently. Right, and I know, right, that basically everything I've ever talked about or done on or as a video for social media, aka YouTube, TikTok, and maybe in the very early days when I was on it, Facebook. But what I'm saying is, right, that basically every video with me on it doing something or talking about something, it's already been done, but this is my view. Okay, so... And just before I set up to do this, I got a notification about a Metallica video, because I'm subscribed to their YouTube channel. So this is a bit of an omen, because before that even happened, I was going to do it anyway. I'm going to review the albums that I've got. Pardon me. But anyway, that's a masterpiece. The double bass like sound that they get on that album is phenomenal, and the drumming, especially on Lexi Turner and Screaming Suicide. Well, and I suppose If Darkness Had a Sun, but it's just an absolutely phenomenal album for a person that really loves drumming and bass. Right, all I can think of, right, is that, and I'm technically just saying it as I see it, or quoting. See, that's another thing I said in the other video, and I quote, it's got to be my new quote for 2024. Right. On the surface, right, when you really analyse it, or if anyone ever analyses album artwork, or any artwork of any denote, or any description. So, I think that all the burnt out things is the 72 seasons of his life. Like grabbing everything that like he's had in his past and like sort of burning it as maybe like a statement of moving on or something. But anyway, that's just what I get from that vibe, because it's 72 seasons means every season, every year he's been alive for. So it's the first like seasons of his life. Aye, it's the first, 72 seasons for birth to 19, and that's how we came up with the concept. The new album, 42 Years of Metallica, in over 77 minutes, featuring Lexi Turner, Screaming Suicide, and If Darkness Had a Sun. And 72 Seasons is one of my favourites. Then it's... I don't know why though, but I have explained it in a different video that it's Screaming Suicide, but I just can't find the lyrics for some... There it is. Aye. Just to refresh your memory, I suppose. Don't ever speak my name. Remember you're to blame. Keep me inside. Keep me inside. My name is Suicide. Right, and then there's another bit as well. Terrified and sleepless nights. Caught in spotlight, dead to right. Isolate and fight your mind. Tell you're left behind. My lying voice inside keeps me from drinking cyanide. I've lost my train of thought there. Terrified and sleepless night. Caught in sleepless, dead to right. Insulate and fight your mind. Telling you you're left behind, and now you speak my name. You give them back the blame. Keep me deep inside. Don't you keep me inside, Screaming Suicide. Now that I am exposed inside, shine the light on cyanide. I'm no longer needed here. Now you faced your biggest fear. That is just powerful, very powerful. I mean, even when you're going to watch the music video on YouTube, it tells you like a disclaimer that there's words of suicide in it. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then I just love the sheer impact when on 72 Seasons, the first song on like the first song on the album, when it says like it makes you think, because like they use big long words like truckmatic or dogmatic, volcanic. So it starts like this, right? It goes like, feeding on the wrath of man, shot down, tarkmatic, time haunting by the past, long gone, dogmatic, although the die is cast, shot down, volcanic, but what is done and done. Look back, fanatic. Like, it's weird. Like, it's a sentence and then it's one word and then it's a sentence and then it's one word. Staring into black light, dominating birthrights, wrath of man, leaching through, spit into, wrath of man, crash into, point of view. It's just a phenomenal song. 72 Seasons. It's not for everyone, and obviously like the full-on proper like Metallica fans that have been there maybe even before they signed the record deal would say it's not their best work, but for me it's a masterpiece. It's just I've well, not brought up, but when I first discovered them, I discovered them 2007 onwards, but I like everything for 2000 onwards. Right. This is an underrated album. That it's not their best, obviously, but I love the artwork. But I got that in a shop in Livingston Shopping Centre, and the shop doesn't exist anymore. I think it's a shoe shop now, but I loved going in there and getting my albums. I got most of my Kylie Minogue albums out of there. Phenomenal, though. That's phenomenal. Aye, absolutely incredible. About another 15 minutes for my meal. Aye, well, I would say maybe, no, 20 minutes just to make sure, because if anything, I want them slightly over, because with chicken you can never be too careful. Right. Phenomenal artwork. I've not even really properly had a look at this booklet yet, but I like a bit in the lyrics put on one of the songs. I think it's Sweet Amber, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 8. I like it when he says, scratch your back so you won't stab mine. I love stuff like that in songs where it just goes oomph. I like a song that's basically like a boxer that whacks you across the face. I mean, there's some melodic stuff in there, and it's not as heavy, but Frantic is a fantastic song. Saint Anger's a fantastic song. Some Kind of Monster's a fantastic song, but has a long intro, but it gets you going, and the drumming is phenomenal, but it sounds a bit weird. And then Sweet Amber obviously is a good song, but it is an underrated album. And then this, where they probably went left field, but it's still Metallica essence, but it's Metallica with Michael Kamen conducting the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, a 2 CD 20 song, including the classical Metallica songs such as Enter Sandman, Master of Puppets 1, Sad But True, Nothing Else Matters, Fuel, and 2 new tracks, No Leaf Clover and Human. And it is an absolute masterpiece. I mean, recently I've watched our black and white concert M&S 2, which is Metallica and San Francisco Symphony Orchestra. But anyway, it's Metallica No, in fact, it's more the symphony orchestra are playing instruments to the style of Metallica's instruments, and then Metallica play their instruments just like the normal song, and it shouldn't really work, but it does. I mean, one, phenomenal. For Whom the Bell Tolls, phenomenal. What else is there? The Memory Remains, I think they actually done that for the concert. Master of Puppets works so well, and the Extray of Gold, that's instrumental, and The Call of Cthulhu, Ktulu, they two songs on side one are both for instrumental. Aye, they're phenomenal though. And then side two, Nothing Else Matters, Until It Sleeps, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Human, Wherever I May Roam, Outlaw Tone, Sad But True, One, Enter Sandman, and Battery. But good God Almighty. But I've got to say, and I probably should have said it now, that the original person that was conductor is that orchestra, R.I.P. So it's a phenomenal album, and I'm going to get M&S to eventually Biot. So cheers Metallica, and cheers heavy metal for rocking out for the past 50 or so years, or 40, whatever. But well, thrash metal since 1980. Cheers. So pinkies out and bottoms up. Wow. As I said, but I'll just remind you, it tastes like a very, very, very good lemonade and blackcurrant cordial put together. In fact, I'm going to try that one day. Get the best lemonade I can buy, and then the best blackcurrant cordial I can try, and then that'll be that I just mentioned would be the non-alcoholic version. But 10 minutes and I'll go down and check on my chicken wings. Right. Oh, stupid. Oh, stupid idiot. Tiny wee flies all the time. Right. Ah. Right, anyway. That's a phenomenal album. Well, aye, it is, aye. But it's no their best. It's no as good as the ones I've just showed you. But Hardwire's a phenomenal song. Moth into a Flame is a good song. Aye, I've not really listened to that often. I've only listened to it 3 times overall, and it came out in 2016, and I've only listened to it 3 times. I've heard Hardwire and Moth into a Flame about probably 15 times overall, but I've not heard all the other songs more than 3 times. But I would recommend it. Not really too keen on the album artwork. The artwork on their name is good though. But that is an absolute masterpiece. And then down there I've got Master of Puppets, but y'all know about Master of Puppets. I'll just leave that maybe for another video. But I'm just giving you the CD reviews because I just feel like it. But anyway, an absolute masterpiece. 10 songs on that, and they've went all out, right? And that was 2008, right? They probably set out right to make an album which was just pure going back to the roots, like the end of the line. Oh my God, absolutely phenomenal. One of their best songs, period. And then Broken, Beaten and Scarred. Oh my God, wow. Aye, absolutely incredibly phenomenal. And I'm not just exaggerating. The Day That Never Comes, oh my God. I mean, at the end, the guitar solo, oh, good God almighty me. It's up there with one of the best albums of all time, not just Metallica's. And then All Nightmare Long, Cyanide, The Unforgiven 3, The Judas Kiss, Suicide and Redemption. if that's how you pronounce it. And then My Apocalypse, but Suicide and Redemption is a instrumental bit. Oof. Oh wow. No, actually heard this album all the way through for absolutely ages, but at the end of the line, Broken, Beat and Scarred, The Day That Never Comes, All Nightmare Long and Cyanide, they're the 5 best songs, but the one that properly sticks out is the Unforgiven 3, because if I just do this, I mean, oh my god. I mean, that's the best thing about a heavy metal band is their lyrics. Right. Here goes. Right. Why does it have to be near the end? Right. How could he know this new dawn's light would change his life forever? Sailed to sea, but pulled off course by the light of gold treasure. Was he the one causing pain? But then, be afraid, always afraid of the things he's feeling. He could just be gone. He could just sail on. He'll just sail on. And then, I love this bit. How could I be lost if I've got nowhere to go? Search for seas of gold, but how come it's got so cold? How can I be lost in the memories I relive? How can I blame you when it's me I can't forgive? That is just brilliant, that. How can I blame you when it's me I can't forgive? These days drift on inside a fog, thick and suffocating. Oh, it's just phenomenal. I mean, when they really just do no holds barred and forget about everything and just write what they feel. Well, especially James Hetfield. Right. Let's see. My Apocalypse is a phenomenal song, as I said. But wait, The Day That Never Comes, that's a good song. Right. The day that never comes, when you stand up and feel the warmth, but the sunshine never comes. No, sunshine never comes. Push you across that line, just stay down this time. Hide yourself away, crawl in yourself. You have your time, God will make them pay. It's phenomenal. I think it's like a war song. That is phenomenal though, because there's war going on in the music video. So it's just absolutely incredible, as I said. It just it boggles the mind. I mean, when a band go through a period where they hack back to what they used to be and go all out on the lyrics or the guitar and drumming or absolutely everything, and it just reminds you how good they are. It's that album, Death Magnetic. Surprised I've no actually ever had a t-shirt to represent it. But recently I've got like a Kylie Minogue one that says disco on it. I've got a Foo Fighters, well, no, Metallica one that has got like the Black Album on it, but I've not got that album on CD or vinyl record. And then what else? There's something else. I've got another album. I don't know, but anyway, I've got one or two t-shirts that is the front cover of an album. So this has just been my review of Metallica's CDs, just to pass the time away until my chicken wings are ready, and then I'll do a review of that, so keep an eye out for that. Right. It doesn't matter, well, it does, but if I could only recommend, right, you would start off with, if you've never heard of Metallica, 1, Unforgiven, Mama Said, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and Enter Sandman, because they are melodic and slower. I mean, bits say the songs are fast, but they're the ones, no pun intended. But what else? Right there. The Day That Never Comes would be a good one to listen to if you just want to see how they are. And even if you didn't like them, at least you've tried. But the Unforgiven 2 and Unforgiven 3, because they're quite melodic. They're no fast. But if you want fast, good God Almighty, you'll get fast with My Apocalypse, Battery, or That Was Just Your Life's quite fast, but Broken Bed and Scarred, All Nightmare Long. But as I said, the ones I've just mentioned, but that will, if you like a bit of like rock and you like a wee bit of classic, then you'll like M&S album. It's just not a Metallica album. It's an M&S Metallica album. Metallica and the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra. So I'm going to go down and check my chicken wings now. And thanks for watching and listening and subscribing and thumbs up and hit that notification bell. Thanks. Right. Shout out your mum. Shout out your dad. Say.